Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Today is Monday, June 8th, not January. Going over today's price action on the one trade I'm taking today. Honestly, I am super excited to go over today's price action just because it was very interesting, and I like to be able to explain what happened and what you can do better, and just all that. So let's look at the higher time frame. What are we? Bearish, right? So we had it was a very cool day today. I'm fascinated by it. We had relative equal lows, daily lows, relative equal daily lows on ES. Those were not swept. So I mean, I was bearish until those, and we had this huge sell-off right here. We had this huge sell-off with not a lot of retracements, so I wanted to see price come into this 4-hour and then go lower. But when market was already opening, we were already within that 4-hour here. I'll mark it out real quick. I'm actually going to mark out the 1 hour within the 4-hour that I wanted us to react off of. It was this one right here, something like that. Okay, now if we go to the 5-minute, market opens on this candle right here, and we immediately sell off. And I was like, okay, that's honestly expected. I'm just gonna wait for hopefully a higher level, a higher time frame key level to form, being a 5-minute fair value gap, and that did happen. We had this 5-minute right here form. I'll mark it out too, and I'm gonna get rid of that 1 hour just because we already know what happened. Okay, so I wanted a inverse gap out of this 5-minute gap, out of this key level that we already had, because I knew that we were going to go lower into this 1 hour. What is that even? What is that? 1 hour gap, right? Yeah, this 1 hour gap that was not that had been unmitigated. So that was my take profit, was that 1 hour gap. And so we got this inverse right here gap on this candle. So I entered right here, and I set my stop loss. Okay, this is what made today really interesting, aside from the daily relative equal lows. Excuse me. Was when I entered this trade, it was pretty far away from this devil's mark, and if I had gone in with 2 contracts, then I would have been then my stop loss would have been a loss of $300, and that is breaking my risk management rules. I'm only risking 1%, but if I was trading, so I went in with 1 contract, and if my stop loss was here, it was still going to be more than $200. So I had no choice but to put my stop loss around right here, and I knew that my stop loss should have been here, but I knew if I put it here, then I would have been breaking risk management rules. So it was very difficult to figure out what to do. Going into the future, I think is to just go in with 1 contract and then set my stop loss where it needs to be, because if I had done that, then I wouldn't have gotten stopped out and I would have taken full profit. I don't know if that makes sense, but there's just, I don't know. It's really complicated. Today was a complicated day, and I had a lot of fun going over today's price action. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, this would have been my break-even point right here. We would have hit full take profit. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. I think another reason why I didn't like this so much is because it also wouldn't have been a $200 winning day. As you can see, the 0.83 risk to reward ratio, which means I was probably just better off not trading today. Come back lighting. So yeah, I either could have not traded or gone in with 2 contracts and set my stop loss where I know it needed to be, just because of that horrible fill. But yeah, that's it. We lost $200 on my qualified account, so I am break even right now. I have around $25,020 on my account. 4 more days for a payout, but until then, I'll catch y'all later. Have a good day. Peace out.